Look, as you can see, I'm a very religious person. I'm wearing a yarmulke and I've got a beard. And so therefore you know that every word I'm telling you now is absolute divine truth. So you can trust me. I'm obviously a very strong moral figure. And people gather around the world to watch these videos with family and friends and to discuss the profound issues that I raise and to apply some of my teachings to their lives so that they can lead lives of more godliness, holiness, goodness, and depth. So I want to talk to you tonight about prayer and which types of prayers are the most powerful. Now, I was raised a Seventh-day Adventist, so for about 20 years I prayed to Jesus Christ. Frankly, it did jack for me. Jack. After 20 years of praying, I didn't get nothing of what I most wanted. I didn't get a Dallas Cowboys victory after 1978. I was still a virgin, most important of all. I was lonely, I was depressed, I was deformed morally and psychologically, I didn't have enough friends, I was going nowhere with my life. So I switched and I got into Judaism. So for approximately 20 years now I've been saying my prayers in Hebrew, as Judaism instructs. Frankly, it's done jack for me. Look at me, I live in a hovel. Look at this, I live in a hovel. I wear a mouth guard to bed. Look, I have to strap on my my leg splints at night. This is where I live. Look at this. Look at this and weep. Okay? So it's doing jack for me. I ain't married. I ain't got a mortgage. I ain't got a 401k. All I've got is debts and hopelessness. I've had 21 years of illness. I haven't had a healthy day in my life since early February 1988. So the last 21 years of my life I've been sick. So I'm just talking efficacy here. Like, you know, what does prayer do for me? Like, what does God do for me? Okay? I mean, you can go to my website, yourmoralleader.com, and you can see the formidable contributions that I make for God, the Jewish people, and for humanity, and for the doctrines of ethical monotheism. But what's in it for me? Okay? I want to know what's in it for me. I've always voted Republican, and after 8 years of Republican rule, look where I'm living. I'm willing to give Barack Obama a chance because I ain't going nowhere. I've got chicks who don't call me back. I got no pull with the ladies. I'm a mess. So all the prayers I've been saying in Hebrew ain't doing nothing for me. Okay, I still got my chronic fatigue syndrome. I'm still a wreck. So 3 weeks ago I started going to yoga where you say prayers in Sanskrit. They make absolutely no sense to me whatsoever. I mean, Sanskrit terms, Satnam, that's how you greet people, and you start off tooting in, chanting Om Namo Gurudev Namo, and this refers to the infinite creative energy. Reverent greetings implying humility, the giver of the technology divine. This mantra calls upon the Creator, establishes a strong and clear connection to the divine teacher within. Okay, yoga makes no sense to me. These Sanskrit prayers make no sense to me. Or the little and makes no sense to me. But guess what? What I've been doing ain't been working, so I'm willing to try things that make no sense to me. And why am I willing to try things that make no sense to me? Because tens of thousands of hot chicks in spandex can't be wrong. You go to yoga class, there are 3 times as many women as guys, and about half the chicks are hot. So I'm willing to give it a chance. Also, I got to tell you this, I was in yoga about 2 weeks ago, and sitting next to this beautiful woman who I'd never met before. She was incredibly flexible. She could touch her toes. She could do the splits. She could do things that I can't even describe on this family-friendly video channel. And without my saying anything, without her knowing anything about me, she intuited and said that I had a very strong sexual energy. Now, I've been praying in churches for 20 years and then praying in synagogues for 20 years. Ain't nobody come up to me said, I can tell from your prayers that you've got a strong sexual energy. I mean, yoga is a beautiful thing. So anyway, I'm giving yoga a chance, and I got to tell you, I'm feeling happy. Like, after years of misery, I'm feeling happy. Like, and it's making me wonder and question, do these Sanskrit prayers, are they more effective? I mean, they make zero sense to me, but somehow when I go ni, ni, nyo, ni, no, ni, do, ni, o, i, a, u, are they doing something? Because something's happening to me, and it ain't from my thrilling Jewish prayer services. There's something new and changed in my life. It's yoga, and it's working, and I'm happy, and I'm aligned, and somehow I really feel like I'm giving my chronic fatigue syndrome to Wahe Guru, which is just a Sanskrit Sikh terminology for God. So I'm still praying to the same God. There's one God who controls the universe, who demands moral behavior from us. So that ain't changed. But the way that I'm reaching up to that God is changing a bit, in that I'm trying some of the Sikh stuff, and it's working. So why are Sikh prayers more powerful? I mean, your mileage may vary. That's just how it's working for me. I don't understand this. None of this makes any sense to me. You know, I don't understand. Prayer makes no rational sense to me. Like, God's going to change his mind. It's like, I pray to him every day and say, God, please lessen my chronic fatigue syndrome, and he's going to change his mind. Or I say, God, please don't let my mother die of cancer, and oh, he's going to save her from cancer because I prayed for her. Okay, it makes no sense for me. God, please don't let rockets rain down on Sderot and kill innocent people. You know, how effective were prayers in the Holocaust? Okay, I mean, that's the bottom line. My prayers to Hashem through Judaism have been every bit as effective as the prayers of all the Jews who went through Treblinka and Auschwitz through the gas chambers. Okay, didn't do them any good, ain't doing me any good. So I'm trying this Sanskrit stuff, this yoga stuff, this Sikh stuff. Makes no sense to me. Stay tuned. I'll let you know how it works. So far, doggone it, it's working. I'm happy.